red zone touchdown.
Throw down to second in time.
Brittney turns and dumps it. Staten on the run, and he jams it home.
Whoever comes home, they got her.
What tough shot.
And
There's McLemore.
Welcome to this week's Big 12 Report presented by Dr. Pepper. I'm Wendell Barnhouse, Big12Sports.com correspondent. He is Carter Babb, the co-host, and you know the calendar says we're almost done with the month, but we're still in the middle of March Madness.
That's right. It feels like there's quite a bit to go before the month is over. Well, we still have one Big 12 team left in the men's NCAA tournament in Kansas, and on the women's side, we have three teams as Baylor, Oklahoma, and Kansas all made it to the Sweet 16 action this weekend. Now, Wendell was in Waco on Tuesday night to watch Baylor beat down Florida State.
Top-seeded Baylor needs just 4 more victories to earn its second national championship. With Brittney Griner and 4 other seniors playing in the Farrell Center for the final time Tuesday night, and with ex-President George Bush in the stands, the Lady Bears rolled to an 85-47 second-round victory over number 8 seed Florida State.
I thought it was good seeing President Bush outside of the History Channel. I watched his documentary, and he looked stressed out on the documentary, but at the game, he looked real pleasant eating popcorn, so I thought it was good seeing him.
Baylor will now face Louisville Sunday in Oklahoma City in the regional semifinals. Griner said goodbye in style. 33 points, 22 rebounds, and 3 dunks. She now has 18 in her career. That's 3 more than all other college women combined.
Before the game, Rick, our radio guy, told me in the training room to get 3 dunks. And it's crazy, you know, and I got 3 dunks. So I need him to tell me that before every game.
You'll never see the likes of her again. You just won't. Not here, I don't think anywhere ever will you ever see another Brittney Griner. You'll see great players, and you will see All-Americans, but I'm not sure we'll ever see it in my lifetime.
Reporting from the Farrell Center for the Big 12 Report, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.
So the women's Sweet 16 is set, and as I said earlier, you know, Baylor is not the only team left playing this weekend.
That's right, Carter. Well, it was a big Monday for Big 12 women's basketball as both Kansas and Oklahoma advanced to the regional semifinals. The number 6 seed Sooners will be in Oklahoma City along with Baylor. They earned a chance to play about 30 minutes from campus with an 85-72 victory over UCLA. Now, OU will play number 2 seed Tennessee on Sunday. And Kansas became just the second 12 seed in NCAA women's tournament history to advance to a regional semifinal. The Jayhawks will now take on Notre Dame, the number 1 seed in the Norfolk region. That game will be on Sunday. And as you mentioned, Kansas's men's team, number 1 seed, they're just 2 victories away from a second consecutive trip to the Final Four. The top-seeded Jayhawks advanced to the semifinals of the South Regional, and they're going to be taking on number 4 seed Michigan this Friday at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The winner of that game will face the winner of the number 3 seed Florida and number 15 seed Florida Gulf Coast University game. That's also on Friday. It's an interesting and intriguing regional and a big weekend for the Big 12, which is the host institution. This is, as you know, a dress rehearsal for next year's Final Four, which will be held in North Texas.
That's right. You know, Florida Gulf Coast has been quite the story so far with what they've been able to do, but you know, I hope the Jayhawks can find a way to win and make it back to their second straight Final Four. That'd be really neat.
Absolutely.
All right, Wendell. Well, it's now time for the best part of the show and what obviously drives the ratings. I mean, you know, they're big ratings. This is obviously what drives the ratings. This is Wendell's world famous shout out. So, you know, I know things are busy, a lot of basketball going on, but you got to have some world famous shout outs for us.
I do, and no March Madness as far as basketball is concerned, but a lot of stuff still going on around the Big 12. Oklahoma State came close to winning its 35th national title in wrestling, but fell 3 points short Saturday in the NCAA Wrestling Championships. Penn State won its 3rd consecutive title, finishing ahead of the Cowboys. Now, 3 Big 12 wrestlers won individual titles. Oklahoma's Kendrick Maple won the 140-pound weight class, and he capped an undefeated season by doing that. Oklahoma State senior Jordan Oliver also went undefeated this season. He won the title in the 149-pound weight class, and junior Chris Perry won the 174-pound title for the Cowboys. And a shout out of congratulations to Oklahoma's gymnastics teams. The Sooners won their second consecutive Big 12 gymnastics title Saturday in Ames, Iowa. Iowa State finished second and West Virginia was third. Now all 3 Big 12 teams have been invited to NCAA regionals, which will take place April 6th. Oklahoma is the number 1 seed and will be hosting the Norman Regional. Iowa State is making its 16th consecutive regional appearance, and they'll compete in the Tuscaloosa Regional, while West Virginia is a number 5 seed, and they'll be hosting the Morgantown Regional. Now, the top 2 teams plus top individuals will advance to the NCAA championships that will be held in Los Angeles, April 19th through the 21st. And the final shout out this weekend, the 2nd annual Big 12 Equestrian Championship will be held Friday and Saturday in Stillwater, Oklahoma. For the 2nd consecutive year, Oklahoma State is the top seed with TCU number 2, Kansas State the 3rd seed, and Baylor the 4th seed. Now, all 4 of these teams finished 3-3 in the round-robin league competition, so I think we can expect some close competition over the 2 days up in Stillwater.
That's right. Nothing like watching some horses jump. You know, you got to love that. Got to love that. All right, Wendell, well, that'll do it for another edition of the Big 12 Report. There's a lot going on this month, as we said earlier. So for all the scores and news and notes from around the league, be sure to check out our website at big12sports.com and follow us on Twitter at Big 12 Conference. We'll see you next week.
There's supposed to be an adult in charge, and that's supposed to be me.
You got that right. You got that right. Well, we still have 1 team left in the Big 12. In the Big 12.
Guess what? We're just down to 1 team in the Big 12. I'm like drugs. I'm a bad influence.
As Brittney Griner's senior season, I was so close.
It's good. Yeah.
They beat him down.
Beat him down.
I
got my posse.
Well, the Big 12's, yeah, that lasted a long time.
Yeah, and you know what? I was almost going to start saying, "Welcome to this week's Big 12 Report." It's like we're in a loop. We're in a loop. Bye.